What's up there, ladies and gentlemen? This is Shut Up and Rocky, and I'm back. I'm going to be doing the Nightfall strike by myself, and this is going to be a little guide I'm going to throw at you. So this is going to be on the Ishtar sink in Venus, and we're going to be taking the Archon priest on. So you're just going to spawn where you normally would for any type of mission on Venus, and you're going to come right to the Ember Caves and, you know, collect some spin metal here and there, but you're just going to run straight past all the enemies. If you don't want to waste any time, you know, feel free to fight them if you want, and you're going to get right into Winter's Lair. You're going to run right through these caves. Linear fashion, nothing special here, and you're going to get to the respawn restricted area. Now, when you get to the respawn restricted area, you're going to have some Vex Goblins fighting some Fallen Dregs. You're just going to let them fight it out right there, and you're just going to kind of sit back because the Vex will usually kill the Dregs, and you're just going to have less enemies to fight. And, you know, as time passes, your super will actually charge up, so it just benefits you just to sit back, let the enemies fight each other, and then you just run out there, you take care of the rest, and, you know, slim pickings at that part. So you're going to run right past those little Vex Goblins there, and you're going to get to this part here where you're going to have Hobgoblins right up there. Now, these Hobgoblins can one-shot you or two-shot you. It's always important to take care of those Hobgoblins, and you're going to have a Hydra right there, which is very easy to take care of. Now, there is a Arc Burn, there is a Solar Burn, and there are Void Burn on this strike. Now, those are damage modifiers, and you could tell about those damage modifiers before you actually do the strike. And this actually has all of them. So I mean, my the icebreaker that I have here is going to be doing a lot of damage because it is solar powered. Whereas we're just doing a regular weekly heroic strike, it's actually not going to do as much damage because you don't have those modifiers on. So you're going to get past those Hobgoblins and that Hydra and that little section there. You're going to kill off the rest of the enemies. And you're going to get to this section here where you're going to just hang up on a cliff, and you're just going to stay there, and you're going to watch all the Fallen and the Vex fight each other, and you're just going to let them kill each other until there's just a few enemies left, like I did here, and you're just going to take care of the rest until you just deploy Tyrion Lannister to do his work on this little door to open that up. And you're going to have 3 waves of enemies, so you're going to run back to where you started. Now, I'm not all the way up on the cliff. Oh, and by the way, you can use a blue polyphase here to get as much glimmer as you possibly can get. But I would highly suggest you just sit up atop of that cliff on the very top where you first came into the section. I do not do that. I sit a little bit closer to the enemy so I have a better line of sight and get some more precision shots off here. But I would have to say Hobgoblins take out first, then the Minotaurs, then the Goblins. So the first wave is actually going to be just straight up Minotaurs, Goblins, and some Hobgoblins. The second wave is going to be Hobgoblins and Goblins, and the third wave is going to be Harpies and Hydras. It's fairly easy to take care of. All you have to do is sit back, use a sniper rifle, bring along ammo synthesis if you don't have the icebreaker, and once you get past that part, you're going to come to this part here. Don't get on a pike. Don't get on a pike. It's way too weak. You're going to get one-shotted if you get on a pike and try to ride past these enemies. You just have to take care of a few of them. Take care of the Hobgoblins first. Then you're going to come to the right here where I'm standing, and you're just going to take care of the rest of the enemies. And I highly suggest you don't dance. I'm just waiting for my ammo to respawn inside of my icebreaker. So once you get past those enemies there, you're going to have another little section of enemies. You're going to have Hobgoblins and Goblins right there on the top of the cliff to the side. And I actually have already taken care of the 2 Vex Hydra that were down there, and they're very easy to take care of. They usually take about 3 shots on the Nightfall. So the next section, this is the last section before you get to the Archon priest. You're actually going to go jump down there, activate the fight between the Vex and the Fallen, and when they start fighting each other, just pretty much going to kill each other. And I was fortunate enough for the Minotaur and the Captain literally to simultaneously kill each other, so I didn't have to worry about anything else besides coming down here and just finishing off the rest of the enemies. You're going to have a bunch of dregs that run at you. You're going to have solar shielded Shanks. Just take them out with your sniper rifle, your icebreaker, and just watch out for these Fallen Vandal snipers. They will either 1 or 2 shot you, just like those Hobgoblins. The snipers are sons of bitches, but they usually take 2 shots on the Nightfall, take about 3-5 shots on the weekly heroic. Just take out the rest of the enemies. Are going to be a few Reaver Captains, not a big problem. So then you can activate the Archon priest, run around, collect ammo if you want, but once you're ready, activate the Archon priest, and you're going to come to this little section where there's going to be a hole under this bunker, and this is going to be your safe haven. You really cannot die in this other than getting shot shot by the skiff that may come in on occasion. So once the Archon Priest runs out here, throw a grenade out there so you make sure you could do damage to him, and then shoot him with a super maybe here and there, or shoot him with a light machine gun. Then run back to this little section that has a divot, and this divot will actually give you a lot of cover. So if you ever feel that you need to regain your shield, you can actually dive back in that divot there and just do some work on this Archon Priest until you get his shield all the way down. That is it. The Archon Priest is dead, and that is pretty much there is all to this strike. This is probably the easiest strike that I had to do by myself. I did most of the strikes by myself, and other ones where I had to pretty much I needed help. I needed help on that Mars one where that big ass turret guy shoots out rockets. That one was just ridiculous. There's really nowhere to take cover on that one. Now, these strikes are going to be repeating themselves, so I'm going to be coming out with the strike that I do solo that week with a video as well as a guide after that video. I'm going to try to do that as many times as I can, and that's it for this video, guys. I hope you liked this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this video helps. This strike will be available probably in about another 3 weeks, so you can use this guide as well then. But that's it for this video. I got Ascendant Energies, which I don't need. I need Ascendant Shards so I can level up my Warlock, which I'm actually going to start maining now because that Sunsinger ability is just incredible with the Resident Radiance and Self-Revive. But again, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care.